Greetings, everyone. This is the Hipster Snek with probably an ill-advised idea, where I have been kind of in the background, gradually learning about different Pokemon ROMHacks. One of my friends comes to me and hands me a thing called Moemon Star Emerald, which is not the game we're playing today. Though I did play through it for my own personal gratification, and I was genuinely impressed. It is outstanding what a small team of passionate fans can do that blows Game Freak out of the freaking water. Pokemon, or in our case, Moemon, because my friends are kind of jerks, is such a ROM hack. A very, very, very robust ROM hack, I must say. Genuinely one of the most impressive fan things I've seen in a while, and supposedly one of the very best Pokemon ROM hacks available out there. So I haven't done a Pokemon game since my run of White, which was, that's been a minute. I've pretty much already decided all the criterion. We're not going to use the randomizer, and we're not going to use Nuzlocke, because Nuzlocke is the opposite of interesting. Difficulty is normal. Let's see. I forgot. Was this one of the ones we're changing? No, that one's going to stay. That one stays. So, this one I kind of went back and forth on, because there's a couple different things that I could have done with this to make this more engaging. But I'm going to get more into this later. For now, it's going to stay off, but I will explain my rationale. Radiant. I don't know what Radiant is. Zero party. I assume that's normal. Level caps are stupid. Because it is artificial difficulty by numbers, which is basically the only difficulty Pokemon has to its name. So I'm turning that off because I don't care. What was expected. So we need to turn some anti-grinding things on because, well, there's one particular thing about Moemon. They're all supposed to be girls. So I kind of need this. This will make sense later. Generally speaking, other than that, everything else is basically going to be as is. No cheats, shiny odds, radiant odds are going to be normal. Everything here will be normal. Start, don't unlock. See multiplier. Badge is fine. Can respawn at the start of game. I guess. Rematch battles are good for grinding, so I'm going to allow that from the start. Trainers heal. I don't really remember what hidden Pokemon are, which this is really going to show my age, isn't it? Double up Pokemon can be against 2. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? I don't care. Dynamax is one of the dumbest things Pokemon's ever pioneered. So, I am in fact a fella, and this is where things get really impressive. They went out of their way to add a ton of options. Like, just genuinely bunches and bunches and bunches of options. So I guess we have to find someone who is sufficiently smug. I don't know if there is a character smug enough to be yours truly, I'll be honest. Honestly, they more just look really, really Metro in my estimation. You know what? We'll use this guy, because that's who we were in the White Let's Play. I will pretend there's a sense of continuity there. It is Snek. And this is modeled after Emerald, so our intro sequence here will be very familiar for those who have played 3rd Gen games. Snek, we're here, honey. Let's see, diving, riding with our things in the back moving truck. This is Little Root Town. I like it. This is our new home. It's a great field, but it seems like an easy place to live, don't you think? I don't know what that means, but okay. Get your own room, Snek. Let's go inside. See, Snek, isn't it nice here, too? Lure's Pokemon do all the work of moving us in and cleaning up after. This is so convenient. Snek room's upstairs. Go check it out, dear. Dad brought you a new clock to mark our move here. Which is a weird thing, but, you know, it's whatever. I don't need to do anything because this will actually be handled automatically. It's the real-time clock feature. Snek, I like your new room. Good, everything's been put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs, too. Pokemon movers are so convenient. You should make sure that everything's all there at your desk. Yeah, alright. Email, Pokemon Trainer School. Blah, blah, blah. Stuff everyone already knows. Snek, quick, come quick. Look, it's Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad'll be on. We brought you this report from in front of Petalburg Gym. Oh, it's over. I think Dad was on, but you missed him. Too bad. Yes, one of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. It's funny that the guys, like, a lot of these professors live in these little, like, nowhere towns, so it's like, are you really as important as you claim you are, or do people just get tired of dealing with you so they just, like, shove you over here? And you are. Oh, you're Snek, our new next-door neighbor. Hi. We have a daughter about the same age as you. Our daughter's excited about making a new friend. Daughter's upstairs, I think. Huh? Who are you? You're Snek. You're move us today. I'm May. Glad to meet you. I was dreaming of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. Great for you, Snek. My dad, Professor Birch. I was hoping that you'd be nice, Snek, and that we could be friends. Ha! Never. I don't have friends. I have enemies. This is silly, isn't it? I just met you, Snek. No, I forgot. I'm supposed to go help me catch wild Pokemon. Catch you later. Ha! I see what you did there. Catch you later. Yeah, what's your deal? Hi, neighbor. You already have your own Pokemon? No, I do not. I'm afraid that is not the case now. Blah, blah, blah. Hi. There's a scary Pokemon outside. I can hear their cries. I want to go see what's going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. You see what's happening for? Oh, yeah! Send the guy who also has no Pokemon to his doom. Help me... How did you manage to anger a regular Zigzagoon? Oh, you over there, please help. In my bag is a Pokeball. Yeah, there's not just one Pokeball. There's a lot of Pokeballs. And as promised, this is in fact a Moemon hack. Why? Because if you've been on my channel long enough, you already know the answer to that, so I'm not answering. Now, obviously there are a lot of options, including my favorite Pokemon line, but we're not going to do that. So, I was issued an interesting challenge by the developer, well, kind of like a cross idea, less a challenge and more an idea that he and I had together. The developer of A Whole Lot to Love suggested that we could focus on finding the biggest, most robust Moemon to add to the team. Now, because it's very anime-esque, we'll have to round off the corners on what we mean by big, but it means we're starting our journey with this little cutie. And right away you can see some of the quality of life things, like it designates what the types are right out of the gate. Some of the PowerPoint were adjusted for certain attacks. Honestly, just all around really, really interesting mechanical enhancements. Quetzal is a genuinely impressive result of what the fans can do when they really come together. Phew, some tall grass studying a wild Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me. Thanks a lot. No? Hi, you're Snek. This is not the place to chat, so come by my Pokemon lab later, okay? So, I heard you knew so much about your father. I heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. You battled earlier, you pulled it off with a plum. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Yeah, so thanks for rescuing me. I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. Doo-doo-doo. While you're at it, want to give him a nickname. I will, as a matter of fact. And because this is something that I did kind of in collaboration we're going to name our little Munchlax Arabella for the character in Whole Lot to Love. For Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make an extraordinarily good trainer. My kid May is also studying Pokemon while helping me out. Do you think it might be a good idea to go see May? Sure, why not? Great, makes you happy too. Get May to teach you what it means to be a trainer. Do-do-do. Alright. And one of the, again, genuinely impressive features is your monsters follow you around. Now again, as I said, it would be a tiny bit odd for our Pokemon slash Moemon to be off? I'm not going to go into the ethics of stuffing random chemicals into people's mouths. This is a fantasy world. And really, I kind of want to highlight something else. Yes, they spawn on the field. It's actually shockingly robust. In fact, I've actually learned that you can shiny grind just by kind of chilling out by a patch of grass and waiting for one to spawn in. You'll actually see a shiny sprite when they spawn in the field this way. It's very exciting. So we do need to level up a little bit, and we do need to start kind of assembling something resembling a team. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to do that off camera, so I don't bore you guys to death. Once again, we're going to be skipping routes that are just basically fluff and filler. I'm going to focus mostly on showcasing the story, the events, the fun stuff that happens, maybe some encounters if they're interesting. And our team theme will be biggest and bestest, basically. Anyway, I will catch up with you guys on the other side. Probably around the time we actually bother talking to May, we'll cut back in. And we're back. For you guys, it was an instant jump. For me, it was a few minutes of grinding, collecting a few Mons to help grind out our team, and also missing shiny Zigzagoon. Let's see, Pokemon Route 103 include a lot. It's a lot now. Hi, Snek. I see what they gave you Pokemon as a gift. We're here, let's have a quick battle. Maybe a taste of what being a trainer's like. And of course, the game is quote-unquote harder, by which I mean it has inflated levels because it's a Pokemon ROMHack, so of course it does. 3? I thought her levels were way higher than that. Well, sorry, May. I may have been confusing this with Star Emerald. Doo-doo-doo. Cool. Squirtle. Yes, I do have an answer for this. I also decided, while grinding, that I was going to make it a point to try to use Pokemon that I haven't before. It might surprise you, but I've never used a Snorlax. I know it's kind of a fan favorite and one of those ones that Game Freak likes to shove in our faces. But yeah, legit, never used it. I didn't really use normal types for a very, very, very long time. Okay, I feel a little bad, like I have way over-prepared for this, and I didn't actually think. It's fine. You know what, I'm not apologizing for it. This game's gonna do something to irritate me before it's said and done. Even Star Emerald was guilty of that. I don't feel bad at all. Wow, that's great, Snek, you're pretty good. It's more that I have, you know, emulator throttle keys. I think I know how my dad has an eye for you now. I mean, you just got that Pokemon, but it already likes you. You'll be able to befriend any kind of Pokemon easily. Send it back to the lab. Alright. Now, there is quite a selection of Pokemon here on this route in particular. Like, every Pokemon on my team, minus Munchlax, came from here. I thought about doing Bunnelby or Bidoof, but yeah, these ones are more exciting. So, let's go ahead and heal as a formality. Sorry, man, I know you're waiting for me. Over here, let's hurry home. Thankfully, we don't have to, you know, tread through the grass necessarily. We can just do a quick hop. And we're there. Oh wait, I think he's actually at the lab. Because this quote-unquote town is 3 houses. Hi, Snek. Man, your first try. It's excellent. Yeah, about that. Made enough of my research for a long time. Made an extensive history as a trainer already. Here, Snek, I think this is from my research, but I think you should have this Pokedex. But it's a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. My kid May goes everywhere with it. Whenever May catches a rare Pokemon, records it stated in the Pokedex, why May looks from you while I'm out doing field work and shows me. Wow, Snek, you got a Pokedex too. It's great, just like me. I got something for you too. It's fun if you can get a lot of Pokemon. I'm gonna look all over the place because I want different Pokemon. Find any cute Pokemon and catch them with Pokeballs. Do you get paid every time you say the word Pokemon? Because if so, I want in on that grift. I'll sell my soul. I'm not that proud. Yeah. I gotta say, the Bidoof as a little princess is pretty darn cute. Like, I do feel a little bad for the over-preparation, but it's like... I was swapping Pokemon, so of course Arabella's gonna, like, level up a little bit faster. It is what it is. Also, I didn't know this, but I had to look it up. Munchlax is a happiness evolution. So, there's, you know, no telling. Ooh, Nidoran. Ah, Swaddle, that's actually my favorite grass-type Pokemon. I have no idea what it is I'm supposed to be getting here. Okay, so some executive choices were made. Yeah, Pokemon, dude, you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no. That seems abusive, right? I mean, like, people comment on this all the time, but it's like, it's such a weird thing, and every game feels the need to justify it at some point or another. Alright, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time grinding up our new recruits, but I grabbed a Sanam and an Applin, who spawn in this route, actually. So we have a pretty diverse roster of Mons. I lost. I should have trained mine more. You only had 1 to train. So, with my theme in mind of only big Mons, you might be wondering, well, Snek, how are you sure any of these are going to be big? Well, I don't. But as we move through the game, we will have the freedom to move our team around as much or as little as we like. Alright, so Matt, I'll take you on my bug Pokemon. Bro, do I have bad news for you. It's not a regular, you know, Hoenn run where you either pick the objectively best fire starter or you wait till you're 3/4 through the game to get a fire Pokemon. I'm ready right out of the gate. I mean, Hoenn did fire types dirty, which is funny given that the whole thing was like land and sea war. And Gen 4 somehow did it worse. Oops. Nah. Gen 4 did it worse. You either just used Infernape or you used Rapidash. So it was just like objectively good or objectively bad choice. And that was it. Ow, down and out. That's cool. Not very tall. I think right into the tall grass. Rest of my nose. Why don't you? Ah, that's rough. Just no trainer? We're both beginners. Yeah, let's just say I've been doing this a while, kid. Ah, you have something other than bugs, so that's good. Yes, you know, I do have a good answer for that. Actually, let's let our newcomer do it. See, I've seen people talk about Sanam, and like a lot of people seem to think it's really cute. But again, I didn't play Sword and Shield because it looked so bad. I actually canceled my pre-order. So I've never raised one before. So we're gonna see if this one's worth it. God, geez, I thought I could beat you. Well, you were wrong and dumb. And dumbly wrong. And wrongly dumb. Cool. Well, that's weird. I can interact with the ground, and the game seems to register that I'm trying, but then it won't let me do anything with it. That is odd. Maybe I have to unlock it? Keep bringing in my best to a trainer. Help me further my career. Okay, that is an exceptionally cute sprite for Wooloo. Which is funny, as Wooloo itself is kind of a boring design, like its Moemon counterpart is actually way more interesting. Covet. I don't know what that does. Kiwi begs to obtain an item held by... That's more interesting than Defense Girl. Let's do that. I don't normally team normal types. This is all pretty new territory for me. I forgot to see what you were throwing out. Oh, hey, good guess. Yeah, that's cute. I like how they use the doll there to be the other part of the cherry. And then to further your career, good for you. No, that's... See, I don't know if it's just me, but like in this early opening minutes of RPGs, I always make it a point to over-prepare. Like, I always want to level up. I want to make sure I'm ready. I want to have items. I want to, like, have what you need to make it through the early legs of the game. So, like, yeah, I've over-prepared, but it's like, I would be this over-prepared on a regardless basis, just because, like, I don't want to be caught flat-footed, you know? People mingle with nature, which is literally everywhere, because you literally can't not have nature around you. It doesn't snack, so you're all finished moving in. Surprised you managed to get here by yourself. See, with your Pokemon. I guess that means you're going to become a trainer like me, Snek. That's great news. I'm looking forward to it. I want to get a Pokemon, please. May I get a Pokemon, please? You're Wally, right? I'm going to stay with my relatives in Verdantur Town. It would be lonely by myself, so I'd take a Pokemon dog. Never caught a Pokemon before, I don't know how. I see. You heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure you safely catches a Pokemon. How long do you mind? Oh, wow, Pokemon. You need a Pokeball, too. Go for it. Wow, thank you. Would you like to come with me? Not really, but I'm not being given a say in the matter, so... Let's get this nonsense out of the way. Pokemon, I didn't talk grass like this, don't they? Please don't you see if I catch some property. Whoa! What? What the heck? I wasn't expecting that. Instead, he gave him a Zigzagoon or something. You can't. That won't kill them. Wally, please do something. Throw the ball, please. Throw a ball now. I'll do my bit. Alright, Wally, whenever you're ready, man. It's my Pokemon. Thank you. Let's go back to the gym. That's your voice now, Wally. That'll work out. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Here's your Pokemon back. You're level 100 Farfetch'd. Snek, thank you for coming on Dammy. You two are able to catch my Pokemon. Perhaps I can take care of it. My mom's waiting for me. I have to go. Bye, Snek. Now, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Rustboro City beyond this town. You should challenge Gym Leader Roxanne. After her, go on to the other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understood? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Snek. That's only after you become stronger. To become common, right, stronger. let's see. I don't think there's a whole lot going on in this town. I think we can kind of just mosey on. Wally's house. Good for him. Excuse me. Let me guess. Familiar dress. You're a Pokemon trainer. Maybe not. Your clothes aren't all that dirty. You're either a rookie trainer or maybe you're just an ordinary kid. Roman Lancer are talented trainers. Sorry I've taken your time. I should have shoved you into that pond when I had the chance. If you're going to throw a Pokeball, we can allow Pokemon first. It'll be easier to catch with than poison, burned, or lulled to sleep. Cool, thanks. Rotad. Weedle. Seedot. I've actually raised most of these. Low kicks. Torchic. That's usually my starter in Emerald. The irony. So yeah, like, oh, Chespin, yeah, you can get freaking starters around here. This is a very good cross-reference. Let's just go across the sand. That's the bit. What? Wait, what? No, 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 you can't do this to me. You can't change the rules of the game. Well, I guess they can, and I guess they did. I'm not a trainer. It's a challenge of a battle. If you don't want a battle, stay out of sight. Okay, that caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting the beach to suddenly have Pokemon spawns on it. You put it in the sand. It's so fun. Alright. Alright, I guess. Yeah, I said I was gonna cut out routes between gems, but like, you know what? There's so much of this early in the game. I'd be cutting out the early hours of the game experience if I didn't show it off at least a little. So I'll prune it more the later into the game we get, kind of like what I did with Pokemon White's Let's Play. Yay. Rotad, yeah, Rotad. Annie, just to be safe. Wait, no, that was not the safe bet. That was not the safe bet at all. I am dumb. Well, I guess that should help, but I'm feeling incredibly stupid right now. Oh, good. He's an idiot. So he's no threat at all. All part of my master plan, yeah. Samurai runners are all gritty. Good for you. Hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. Okay, looks like it's dangerous to go either direction. Let's see, what was the thing at the bottom of the sea? There's a tough-looking Pokemon. There's a magical quality to it. I'm sure it looks tough. Yes, it does. Okay. Finneon. Well, that's an interesting position to have, been put in. It's a race to the bottom here, folks. Doot-doo-doo. Could be situationally useful. What the? I mean, you only had 2 Pokemon. Oh, you sure what's your name too? Oh, that's harsh. Since psychologist where Mr. Brownie lives. This is a mighty sailor, never feared the seas, however stormy. That's cool. Yeah, I cannot plant berries. That's interesting. Wonder if that was deliberate. fated to meet. May I ask you for a battle? Don't really believe in fates. Oh, it's the dark type Meowth. Which is funny, because that actually makes you weaker. Yeah, I probably need to heal. Oh my. Alright, onward and upward. What appears once, what are XP points? I think the overworld sprites look really good. Oh, hey, look, there's a Joltik. Should be familiar to those who watched the White Let's Play. Hold your Pokemon, go! Alright. I caught just a whole bunch of Pokemon, period. Oh, this is going to be exceptionally tragic. That's a 4 times multiplier right there. See, for context, I have not played this ROMHack before. This is all new to me. So, me over-preparing really was just because I assumed that the levels would be jacked up, because literally every Pokemon ROMHack does that. That's alright, couldn't win. If you're going, oh, Snek, why don't you go turn, like, level limiting on... No, that's stupid. That's literally difficulty by numbers. It's the least interesting, least engaging way to play a game. Not one to be found. Hello, I've seen a Pokemon called Shroomish around here. I really like that Pokemon. Not that I've seen. During the ambush you had to dawdle and Petalburg words, or didn't you? I was like, waiting, so here I am. You, Devon researcher, hand over those papers. Ah! You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You gotta help me, please. What do you think you're doing? What, you're gonna protect him? No one across this team Aqua gets away with any mercy, not even a kid. Come on and battle me. Alright, dude. Your funeral. No, hey, you throw out something interesting, so points for that. Oh, that's just mean. You're kidding me, you're tough. No, that was just really cheap and underhanded. Get some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Come on, battle me again. Wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. We at Team Aqua also something else, ask for something in Rustboro. I'll let you go today. Good thing you announced that before you fled. That was awfully close. Thanks you didn't run me these important papers. I know, I'll give you this great balls. Thanks. Cool, thanks. Didn't that Team Aqua consider grant something in Rustboro too? Uh-oh, it's a crisis. Can't be wasting time. And wasting time is literally why we're here. You there. Your Pokemon's doing okay. For over a week you want to avoid battles, you should stay out of tall grass. I mean, fair statement. There are a lot of very interesting and varied Pokemon that can appear in this game. I really got to give them credit for really seeing like they really thought it through, you know? Right. No, I'm going to keep Annie on point for now. I was thinking about trying to spice things up, but there's no point in doing that. Take Bug Pokemon to school, you have to be instantly popular. And by popular, you mean everybody's rotating punching bag, because Bug is a typing may as well not exist mechanically. given that it's literally just grass, but worse somehow. They really should just merge them into one typing and be done with it. Let's call it nature typing. Problem solved. Hey, it's another one we can rip off the list. I did a video a while back talking about the Pokemon type tables, and my solution to a lot of Pokemon problems is getting rid of superfluous typings. Honestly, Bug could easily be merged into nature and nothing would be lost. It would just make Sawaddle like 2 times weak to fire instead of 4. Flame Wheel. Okay, Pop-Up if I lose. It's basically all you're gonna be doing if you have bug Pokemon, if we're just being perfectly honest. I'm just gonna try to sneak through here with as few encounters as possible. And keep the show on the road. Like how many amounts of seeds and spitting out fast. You can have this, so you try it out. Use it on a Pokemon that will learn and move for firing seeds rapidly. Obtained the sweet apple. What? This is a thing for Applin, isn't it? Should we do it? You know what? Let's do it. Why not? This is all an experiment anyway. I don't know anything about this Pokemon. I've caught it in Pokemon Go, but like that's literally my full relationship with it. That's really unfortunate. An Appleton. This is kind of a tragic and derpy design. I'm not really the biggest fan. That's not looking a whole lot better. Same ability, like, yeah, its stats are higher now, which is good, and it actually has a real attack. That's good. What a weird, tragic-looking Pokemon. Like, even, like, whether it's Moemon form or not, it's just kind of like, oh god, you have to live your life looking like that. I was just surprised. I was like, oh, I can give a Bullet Seed to Abby. And then it's like, oh, you got the Sweet Apple. I was like, what? It's like, God, I regret my decision. And I think it has like 2 or 3 forms it can evolve into. Which I'm not sure I 100% understand that mentality, but that's apparently what they've decided to do. Okay, I'm just gonna wiggle my way out of here because I don't feel like dealing with you scrubs. So if I get the Whalmer Pale, can I plant berries? Hello, this is the pretty petal flower shop trading flowers all over the world. Your name is? Snek, that's a nice name. You say so. So it's not berries, sure. Berries fit one along the soil. I can't at present. Well, more attention to your flowers, more beautifully they bloom. The new flowers, you can have this. That's in the Whalmer Pale. The berry plants are growing, water them with the Whalmer Pale. Another thing, failures drop off into the ground, let's sprout again. Give a will to live. It's more like that's the biological imperative of all life. So my big sisters, they're growing flowers too. Here you go, it's for you. It's in the Pekka berry. A berry and grow it big can make a Pokemon hold it. Now they have a machine that mixes up different berries and makes candies for Pokemon. I want some candy too. Okay, now can I plant berries? Evidently not. I wonder if that feature is just bugged. Sure, I'll accept your challenge. I have lots of money. That's a normal introduction for a normal human. Sure you're not a skinwalker there, pretty boy? No, steal me out. That is unfortunate for you. For not starting with a fire type, we sure have gotten a lot of mileage out of having a fire type. Oh, that was it? Why couldn't I win? Because you only had one Pokemon, dude. I have a full team. Oh, I forgot her range was so far. Should I or shouldn't I? Okay, sure. Oh, battle. Hey, at least not bounce. Oh. You're about to get set on fire. I just hope you're ready for it. I don't think most people are ready to be set on fire, if we're being honest. I'm not really sure that's something that most people have the mental wherewithal to prepare themselves for. Gossiflor, that's another grass type. Wow, that's... I was so excited to be here. It just did a double cartwheel and then got set on fire. Cotton down. I will go easy on the grinding on a go-forward basis, guys, but this is the early game, so shouldn't have battled. Good for you. I know that double battle's coming up, and I don't know what they're going to have, so we're going to try this kind of configuration. You're twins, so you battle Pokemon together. Good for you. Gina and Mia would like to battle. Oh, they're both grass. Okay. Here, I thought I was being clever. Sure, why not? Ugh. Poor Hannah. Yay! Yes. Stops reduction of abilities. I guess it's better than Tail Whip. Haze. That eliminates all status changes. Yeah, it seems more utilitarian than Mist. Have some mud in your eye. Wait, I think it's Mud Slap, isn't it? We battled together, but we both lost. Well, you know, you can be losers together. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight a fisherman with my fire type on point. In interest of fairness, I should try Abby out in her new form and see if she's... That's a big sprite. But keep it a secret, I'm the water Pokemon expert. You don't know me? Just like on the internet, people can just make any kind of random declaration they want, and no one's gonna call it into question. Alright, we really are just bullying them now. Oh, okay, this is different. Oh, that is a very cute design. Well done, game devs. Well done, art team. Thought it wasn't too bad. I may say so, but I guess not. Yeah, and now you get to have as awkward a feeling about the situation as I do, because my Pokemon is super freaking weird looking. See, berries growing on loamy soil. If you're going to take them, then make sure you plant a berry in the same spot. That's common courtesy. I'll share this with you. What are you looking? It's your trainer, no? Trainers often make Pokemon hold berries. So do you either grow the berries or use them? Seems like a lot of ecological import to put off on one child. Roxanne, the rock-loving honor student. Yo, how's it going? That's my friend. I'm the champion. I'm a trainer, but not me. But I can give you advice. For sure, give you winning advice. We'll aim for the Pokemon Championship together. It's your job as a trainer to collect gym badges, am I right? Gym leaders aren't pushovers. That's where I come in. I'm here to provide expert advice. Roxanne, the gym leader, is a user of rock-type Pokemon. The rock type is very durable, but it can't withstand water-type and grass-type moves. It's very much not durable. It only resists like a small handful of things by comparison, but like since water is like the most common Pokemon type of all, yeah, it's not great. Come to me afterwards. Don't take us gym trainers lightly. I'll show you why we're better. Okay. Lol, Lamau, XD. Oh, Cranidos, busting out some stuff I wasn't... Wow, okay. I don't feel so bad about this situation now. Okay, Abby is definitely out of her depths. Only having Headbutt as a physical move is not amazing. In some ways, it would have been better for her to get Seed Bullet. Just imagining like this way bigger girl like pushing over short little Uber. Okay, you know what? I don't feel bad at all about the situation now. Ah, crap. Okay. Over preparation is going to be the name of the game on a go-forward basis. Blah. Also, my team is not really very good. Abby and Hannah are not pulling their weight, so to speak. You're too good for me. Yeah, that much is a statement of fact, but I feel like I need to fall back and reorganize a bit. So, this is our intro to the bizarre world of Moemon Pokemon ROMHacks. Looks like things are going to escalate quite rapidly from here, so I'm going to reconfigure and try to prepare myself for what's to come. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. If there's any particular Mons you think might be excellent fits for our team, let me know. This has been the Hipster Snek, and I'm going to see you guys next time.